This presentation will show you how to do Project 1. For Project 1, I'm expecting for you to use Microsoft Excel and Microsoft Word. You're welcome to use another program if you wish, but you'll have to figure those out on your own, or you can always go to YouTube to help you a little bit. All right, but anyway, I'm going to use Excel. And the purpose of this project is to get a data set. I'm thinking like a small data set, like a bag of fun size M&Ms, and record a frequency table for that data set. So it has to be a qualitative variable. So if I was dealing with M&Ms, I would have color, and I would have the count or frequency. And the color of my M&Ms could be red, orange, yellow, green, blue, or brown. And I'm not actually using a real bag, but if I was, I might have 5 red, maybe 2 orange, maybe 1 yellow, maybe 2 green, maybe 6 blue, and maybe 3 brown, for example. Okay, so there's a few things you'll need for your project. One is a frequency table, which we already did. Next, in order to create a pie chart, which is one of the directions for your project, you just highlight the data table. So just click in one of the corners and drag your mouse and let go when you're in the other corner. Then click Insert, look for the pie shape, and select the very first option, the 2D pie. Remember, 3D pies distort, so don't do that. Do 2D pie. Okay, and this is it. We created a pie chart. We want to make it a little prettier. There's some instant formatting options over here. I'm not a huge fan of these, though they're okay. I recommend using this quick layout and looking for the one that shows percentages and labels. I like this one. The colors of each of these are pretty horrendous, like the brown slice being green is pretty bad. You can change the colors. Sorry, one second. You can change the colors by double clicking on a slice. It should bring up this option. If you're using an older version of Excel, if you right click on a slice, you can select Format Data Point, and it will bring up this option. But anyway, click on the bucket symbol, change the fill, and I can make the solid fill whatever color I like. So let me show you one more time. Oh, and there's another way to do it up here as well. If I click Format, if I'm in Chart Tools and click Format and I click on a slice, I could just go Shape Fill and make it whatever color I like. So let me just click on this one. Again, make sure that one slice is highlighted, and I can make it green. And I can make this one brown. I'm not quite, I guess that's brown. Okay, so that's the basics. I might want to change the title, like Pie Chart of M&M colors. Again, you don't have to use M&Ms. It really could be anything. It doesn't even have to be candy. Just something, some qualitative variable that has a few different levels. Try not to get too large of a sample because I don't want to overwhelm you, but just, some data set, some real data set, something simple that you'd like to analyze. Okay, if you want to do a bar graph, again, just highlight your data, click on Insert, select the very first option. Excel calls this a column graph. A bar graph is a horizontal bar graph. It doesn't really matter. They're both the same. So I just want to do a column graph, select the first option. Again, there's some quick formatting tools if you want to play around with those. I just like the quick layout option, and I'm going to select the one that has the X and Y axis labeled. It has a title on here. If you want to just quickly add like titles or something like that, there's also this add chart element, and you can add things that way as well. I don't really see a point to having this key here, so I'm going to delete the key. I just highlight it and press delete. To edit the title, you just double click, and I'll say bar graph of M&M colors. Again, I want to label my axes, so I'll say this is color, and this is count, or frequency. And we're done with this one. If you want to change the colors of each slice or change the colors of everything, if you highlight everything and click Format, you can quickly change the colors to anything you like. Or if you just click on one, you can change the color of just one of them. All right, and I'm not going to do them all. Let me undo that. All right. So we've done everything we need to do in Excel for this project. If you're curious, if you want to create a Pareto chart, all you need to do is sort this from highest to lowest. So just highlight everything, click Data, click Sort, and just click Sort by Count. Go from largest to smallest, or you can do this manually if you like. And you see it automatically sorts them from highest to lowest. It's your call. You don't have to do that. All right. So next thing. Go into Microsoft Word. So let me open up that. Click to open a blank document. Okay, so to type up your report, you need to have like your name or title page or whatever. So, put in your name, basic class information, or whatever semester you're in, the date, your instructor. That's not how you spell instructor. All right, whatever else information you want to put on there, and then some awesome title. Probably something a little more creative than awesome title. Project 1 is fine, to be honest. All right, now you just want to go into Excel. First you want to put in some kind of introduction, like introducing what this project's going to be about. So something like for this project, I analyzed a fun-sized bag of M&Ms and other stuff if you want to throw in there as well. Then you want to insert your frequency table. Again, you might want to be a little more creative with this, but I'm honestly not grading you on your grammar or your creativity. Just, get this stuff done. So I'm going to copy my table. You can press Control-C on a Windows-based machine to copy. Then go back into Word and press Control-V to paste. You can make this table a little prettier if you like by clicking on Design and selecting one of these cool little options. Oh, how beautiful is that? All right. Then just insert each of your charts. So here, I can't really tell, but I highlighted my pie chart. I press Control-C, press Control-V, and it pasted it in there. Highlight my bar graph, Control-C. Oops. Go into Word. The bar graph is below, whatever. Here's the bar graph, and then some kind of conclusion. Something like, as you can see, blue was the most common color, and whatever, M&Ms are yummy, whatever you want to say. Just wrap up your paper, and that's it. When you're done, of course, save your file. Then go into the course. Sorry, I should have logged in ahead of time. As you can see, it lets me know when I have something to grade. So when you submit something, I'll know right away. Select your course. And if you click on the left where it says projects, here are the directions for your project. Just click where it says click me, project 1. Click to attach the file we just made. I didn't actually save the file, so I have nothing to attach. You don't have to write anything here. And then click submit, and you are done. If you find an error or if you want to resubmit it, you're welcome to do that. There's no limit to how many times you can submit it. And of course, if you have any questions, just let me know. And of course, have fun.